If you're watching this, I need you to listen very carefully. Do not look up. No matter what you hear, do not look at the moon. They'll say it's harmless, that it's beautiful, that you've seen it all your life. But that's the problem. We never realized it was looking back. It started on June 5th, 2024. A boy named Cameron Miller went live on his astronomy channel, Skywatcher 74, around 2:43 a.m. He had just received a new telescope, one of those deep field scopes that lets you zoom in past the surface shadows. He wanted to film the Tycho crater. What he caught wasn't a crater. At first, it looked normal, gray, desolate, and he whispered, "Wait, something moved." The live stream glitched. For a moment, the image twisted sideways, like the whole sky lurched. The comments flooded in. WTF? Did it blink? That crater's moving. He leaned in too close. We could hear him breathing, shaking. Then he screamed, and the stream went dead. His parents found the camera still on, facing the stars, but Cameron was gone. No sign of a break-in. No struggle. The only thing left behind was his telescope. Fused to the wood of the deck, burned in like it had. Melted into the earth. They say the moon didn't move that night, but it did. It twitched. A week later, across the country, a 27-year-old security analyst named Jada Rivers was watching traffic cams in downtown Chicago. 3:07 a.m., a red flag popped up. Motion detection overload. All 15 cameras on Madison Avenue froze, except for one. It showed hundreds of people standing still, not moving, not blinking, all facing the moon. Jada rewound the feed. Same thing every night for 3 days. Always at 3:07 a.m. Always different people. Always the same direction. Up. She reported. Her supervisor brushed it off as a prank. So she watched the raw feed again. This time, she heard something. A whisper, garbled through the static. "It sees you." After that, she stopped sleeping. Colleagues said she started scratching her neck during meetings, drawing circles on sticky notes. 5 days later, her live stream went public. It showed her apartment completely dark, except for the glow of the moon through her blinds. She faced the camera, smiling too wide, eyes dripping blood. Then silence. She drove a pencil into her ears. The stream ended. You think it's fiction, a hoax, but we found a recording. Buried in declassified logs from 1978. An Arctic research station. Code name, Eclipse 12. Coordinates wiped. Audio fragment recovered during a total lunar eclipse. The voice is faint, male, trembling. It's not rock. It's bleeding. It's bleeding from the inside. Then, I thought it was ice. But the ceiling is pulsing. God help me. It's breathing. The last 5 seconds, metal tearing, a scream. Then something wet. The operation was labeled containment. Failure. But the real label was Project Somnia, initiated in 1969. Same year we landed on it, because apparently, knocking on the shell woke it up. By July, astronomers worldwide noticed strange pulses in their readings, not seismic, not solar, lunar. The moon was sending rhythmic bursts of low-frequency waves, once every 88 seconds. The exact same rhythm as human REM sleep. It sensed with us, with our dreams, with our minds. In Japan, tidal waves reversed for 12 seconds. Just reversed. Like gravity flinched. In Brazil, patients in psychiatric wards began sleepwalking. Nurses found crescent-shaped carvings on their arms, drawn in their own blood. They whispered the same thing. She opened her eye. A physicist from Oslo, Dr. Runa Kolstad, proposed a theory that got her laughed off the global stage. She said the moon was never a rock. It was a dormant eye, a sealed organism. A predator waiting to hatch. She showed satellite imagery light, behaving abnormally on its surface. Reflections bending the wrong way. Craters moving slightly over time. Shadow patterns. Against the light. Her final paper was titled, "It doesn't reflect light, it drinks it." She disappeared 2 days later. All mirrors in her home shattered. Then came the pilots. Flight 178 from Seoul to Anchorage. Clear skies, calm night. The black box recording caught the co-pilot whispering, "I think the stars are going out." Then, it's smiling. The plane nosedived 3,000 feet in 11 seconds. Before stabilizing, every passenger claimed the moon changed shape. One woman described a smile across the craters. Another man gouged out his own eyes in the lavatory and left a message on the mirror. It looked at me. I looked back. That's when we found the truth. A man named Elias Barrow sent me a dead drop. Ex-government contractor, formerly with Somnia. The documents were burnt around the edges. Handwritten notes scrawled over redacted pages. He said Somnia was created after the Apollo 11 mission when astronauts reported the knocking. Every time they stepped, the surface echoed like hollow metal, but deeper, biological, like a rib cage. They tried to put it back to sleep. Soundwave dampeners, orbital shadows, dream filters. One line stood out. Do not allow prolonged lunar gaze. Mind entanglement begins at 3 minutes, full submission at 7. We've stared at it for thousands of years. And now it's staring back. If you feel watched when you're alone, if the light feels wrong when you close your blinds, if your dreams are turning red, it's already begun. But there are rules. Rules that kept us safe until we stopped following them. Never look at the moon past midnight. Avoid reflective surfaces after sunset. Mirrors act as windows. If the moonlight casts a shadow toward itself, run. If you hear a whisper in a voice you know but can't place, don't answer. If you dream of an open eye in the sky, do not wake up. We've tried sending probes. They vanished before landing. One returned melted. As if something licked it. Now, there's a child in Ohio drawing perfect lunar maps from memory. She's never seen a telescope. She keeps muttering. She smiled at me. I can't stay here much longer. Every night, it pulses louder. My skin itches when I see shadows. There's something growing in the dark corner of my room. A thin line of light that shouldn't be there. It curves like a crescent. I haven't slept in 4 days. This isn't a rock. It's not dead. It was never dead. It was dreaming. And now. The moon woke up.